fabulous executive living bordering Oak Mountain State Park. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty, 356-5412. Call on Colleen.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 19th day of May. James Spann here. Another fabulous day today, but the weather later in the week and over the weekend will be determined by action down in the Gulf. Let's talk. Look out the window. First off, a look at the Meridian, Mississippi sky cam just across the state line at Bonita Lakes Mall. A bright sunny sky there in Lauderdale County, Mississippi. Not too far away, that's Demopolis, Alabama. Down below the water of the Tombigbee River. Looks like a mariner out there enjoying a bright sunny day. And up the road a bit in Tuscaloosa, once again, nothing but a case of severe clear. Low humidity, very, very nice out today. There's a water vapor satellite shot, 588 heat bubble over the nation's midsection there, around Oklahoma City and Kansas City. And, of course, the upper level low is near Fort Myers, Florida, and that's the one that bears watching, and that will be the key to our Memorial Day weekend weather. Numbers looking good, mostly low and mid-70s at 2 o'clock. Those numbers about 10 degrees below average. Typically, we'd be in the low 80s around here this time of the year. Well, there's a look at the tropics, kind of a broad look at the Cuba, the Florida Keys, the Bahamas, and the satellite image is not overly impressive. The surface low is broad, and it's near the Florida Keys, 1,009 millibars. And we'll just kind of watch and see how the whole thing evolves. As we've talked about, we've never really expected a classic tropical storm here, or a depression. It will be more of a hybrid kind of thing. Quick peek at the Florida State Wharf. Takes it out into the Central Gulf. 1,004 millibars, nothing too strong. A little later in the week. The guys at HPC have really gone optimistic for North Alabama. This is valid through Sunday morning at 7 o'clock. And if you believe that, it will not rain a drop in Birmingham or Atlanta. But I don't know if I agree with that. I do think the heavier rain, the best chance of widespread rain will be down south, but I think we have to mention at least a chance of showers here Friday, Saturday, Sunday with a moist easterly flow. How about 10 inches of rain near Daytona Beach? 6.5 inches around Morgan City, Louisiana. And obviously, if you got a beach trip, you'll have to dodge a few raindrops over the Memorial Day weekend. But again, let me just say here, there's still more questions than answers. I don't think it'd be a total washout. And I wouldn't be shocked if there was a little bit of sunshine down there, but it will be breezy. There will be some rough surf, riptides. Not exactly the ideal weekend, but maybe not the worst either. Let's look at modeling here. This is the 12Z GFS, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, Wednesday, at 500 millibars. And you can see the broad upper level low that's over the southeastern Gulf. The surface low is reflected underneath that, still wet over the Florida Peninsula. Again, Orlando, yeah, if you're in a Disney World tomorrow, you'll be soaked. They're being soaked down there today, but Alabama stays dry. Nice day tomorrow, mostly sunny. We'll be close to 80. Thursday, you can see how that moisture is kind of circulating in on the top of the low from the east. Rain possible for Atlanta and Savannah and Dothan and Montgomery, and we'll mention a small chance of a shower late in the day. And then Friday, surface low just kind of sits down there well south of Mobile Bay. And the moisture's pretty skimpy, I'll give you that. We'll mention the chance of a shower Friday, but it certainly doesn't look like a rainy day at all. And then Saturday, or let's go to the NAM, just another model look here. This is the NAM, same time, 1 o'clock Friday afternoon. Broad surface low in the Gulf. Some moisture, maybe a shower, not a big rain event. So very good agreement with the GFS. Here's Saturday, and by golly, that looks relatively dry, if this is right. Rain limited to the immediate coast, and even there, a lot of it's offshore. But remember, we're dealing with a coastal low, and these can be awfully baffling. But I think we'll mention some risk of a shower Saturday, but we'll certainly tone down the wording here. And then Sunday, the low drifts north, and again, there'll be moisture around, and certainly a chance of showers, but it would seem like maybe the better chance down to the south of here. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday looking a little better if you got something outdoors planned. This is the SEC baseball tournament here in Hoover this weekend. A lot of things going on. It's Memorial Day. And speaking of that, there's Monday, Memorial Day. The surface low is near Baton Rouge. And, of course, that would mean an awfully soupy, muggy air mass. So certainly some chance of showers on Monday. And Tuesday, very soupy, humid, tropical conditions. Showers look likely there, and Wednesday the 27th looks pretty wet as well. We'll peek out there at the end of the forecast on June 4th. Westerlies up in Canada, as you might expect in early June. Kind of a weak, broad trough around here, and that looks relatively quiet. And quiet is good. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you are local to us, hey, flick on that old media. We'll be on television this evening. ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.